Right then, welcome back to the channel. Stephen Howson, 5 things we learned. United and Brentford last night at Old Trafford. In at number 1, or Juan. The Juan and only. Juan Mata. Absolute different gravy. Absolutely sensational. Technical brilliance. He seemed to get the whole team playing 1 and 2 touch. Brought a level of quality, a level of tempo, just confidence. Even had him running in behind, setting goals. Like, with keeping my pants on, there's only so much I can say about that performance. It was missed. A couple more of them this season, and we've been talking about us being in the top 4 comfortable. Absolute technician. If that was his farewell to Manchester United at home, obviously, I know there's 2 more games, but let's be honest, that's what that purpose was, I think. He'll go down in United folklore. Should have been a great, could have been an all-time Premier League great. Came to us in his prime and just came to Manchester United at the fucking worst time ever. If he'd have joined at the same time like Rio, Rooney, Ronaldo joined, can you imagine the trophies he'd have won? Fucking sensational little footballer that deserved a lot more. Tonight, 100% of his take-ons, 90% pass accuracy, 69 touches, 63 passes, 20 of those in the final third, 1 possession 4 times, put it in the opposition box 3 times. Just mint. Thank you, Juan. And good luck with whatever you do in the future. You'll have our support. Number 2, Ronaldo's surge. Some form he's in, by the way. 18 Premier League goals, 24 goals, all competitions. 1 away from what I think I said at the start of the season. If he scores 25 goals, you've got to consider him a success, right? You've fucking absolutely got to consider him a success. Played with urgency. Played like age is just a fucking myth. Link-up play. Really benefited from having Juan Mata in the team today. Even Bruno looked good with him in terms of the link-up play that he was having. Was a real live wire. Looks to be on a different sort of determination level at the moment, and I am thankful for it. What he's done can't be overstated. Lionel Messi went to a different country after having everything set up around him at Barcelona into one of the most ridiculous 11s in world football and has got, 4 goals? Ronaldo went to a shit Manchester United side and scores 20-odd goals. Greatest of all time. Number 3, about as rare as a Juan Mata appearance, this. Clean sheet. Defensively, we look more sound. Varane and Lindelof look like they actually had a decent game. A lot of crosses to deal with in the box as well, which in your head is a Harry Maguire sort of game. 29 crosses, I think, went into the box. Is Varane and Lindelof a suitable partnership? I think you can improve on Lindelof, to be honest, but Varane playing back-to-back games is actually nice to see that he's capable of doing that. Hopefully that's something for us to build on for next season. But yeah, we were defensively sound. Just watching Varane's technical defence, he is someone that you can learn off. His technical proficiency as a defender is masterful. He's very aware of everything that's going on around him. His positioning is usually quite sound, and he's got the recovery pace and the physicality to deal with most of the things that he's up against. Obviously, he scores a goal as well, which, it's a circumstantial thing. It's not something that really matters, or it's not a major part of his game. But it's nice for him to get a goal. Clean sheet. About bleeding time. If we're creating the chances that we did at one end, with the link-up play that we saw, and some of the quality of 1-2 touch in the centre of the pitch, and we're keeping clean sheets at the back, this Manchester United team would have been more than capable of finishing the top 4 if we could just replicate that half a dozen more times this season. But instead we didn't. Which is why it's bittersweet. Number 4, bittersweet. Performances like this make the rest of the season feel all the more frustrating. We have looked so bad at times this season. Norwich, Everton, Watford, inexplicably shit at times. The lack of appreciation from the players, as they should, but it's a shame that they haven't given a lot to appreciate. A lot of positives to take from today, but it shows the job that's ahead of us in the summer. You might even take some positives from the performance today in terms of that can be replicable with a couple of signings maybe. But the recruitment is going to be a big carousel. I think a lot of those players that you saw tonight have played their last time at Old Trafford in a red shirt. But I think it maybe gives Ten Hag some food for thought and potentially something that he can work with going forward. And number 5, weighing expectations. Where do Manchester United go from here? The mass changes that we're expecting in the summer, we have to start talking up realistic expectations. Now, at the start of summer, I got a couple of things correct and a couple of things wrong, as to be expected with predictions. I'm not writing my life into these. I said I think Manchester United will have improved, but dropped down a place. I thought Chelsea would have improved more than us. I was wrong on both of those counts. We didn't really improve, and Chelsea didn't fucking improve all that much either. They've still finished ahead of us, but I don't think it was as a big an issue as it's ended up looking. There's always concern with change. An element of intrigue because this is going to be something new with a new manager, a new team, hopefully a new approach, a new CEO, half a dozen new backroom staff and recruitment staff by the look of things. Really interesting to see what message Rangnick leaves with Ten Hag because I think it's obvious who he fancies and who he doesn't. A lot of players that are going to stick around that definitely need to be looking over their shoulder. A lot of players are going to be leaving and a lot of players are going to have to come in and hit the ground running. Transfers, you're looking at less than 50% success rate, so somebody is going to have to be a success and some will be a failure. It's just the way it is. That's it from me for 5 things. Make sure to subscribe. I'm off to Leicester Hospital today ahead of some surgery that I'm having on a calf. So if you fancied seeing the ins and outs of all of that, I'm going to be documenting it for Patreon. If you want to support the channel and everything else, see a bit behind the scenes, the link for that is in the description. Laters. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, 5-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.